So I'm driving from early on, I don't know, probably like 8-10 years ago, something like that. Driving to New Mexico, there was a big tournament in Rio Doso, I believe, like a mountain course.
I think
so
it was a state championship.
Yeah, state championships, yeah. So I was driving there from like North Carolina, where my parents lived in Carolinas. So it was like a 30-something hour drive, and I was just, of course, when I was younger, I just drove until I got there. I didn't stop for anything but gas. It was like 2 in the morning. I was in the middle of Oklahoma, and I'm driving through like just a green light. I had a Honda Accord. I still had that car. Green light, and all of a sudden I see this semi truck coming like about to T-bone me. I'm just driving here. I look over. I can still have flashbacks to this day of like, because I'm traumatized by it. I get freaking completely smoked by this red semi truck that had run a red light. Completely clips my car, misses my legs by like this much. My front end completely disappears, and I'm just sitting there, and I'm like, and I wake up with my head on my steering wheel. I'm like a foot from going into a lake, because he like hit me and like shot me almost into a lake.
Wow.
And so like I'm completely passed out. The airbag went off, and I got knocked out or blacked out or whatever. Right. And I'm sitting up my face against his. My car's smoking, all this glass everywhere. Luckily I was wearing my seatbelt, but I like woke up and I took a second to like realize like what just happened. And so like my head woke up, pulled my head up, and I like jumped, like my car was like smoking. I thought I was gonna catch on fire. So I like jump out and got out of the car, walked out, and there was like, I guess by that time there was like paramedics and like all that stuff there. And they're like, what are you doing? Like, how are you out of your car right now? And I'm like, I don't know. I just like, they like said,
adrenaline.
They said like they should
Right.
They said like most of the time when I see people like that, their car being like that, they're completely dead. And so luckily it was just a crazy story. I don't know how I didn't get, nothing happened to my legs. I said if the semi truck would have been another foot, my legs would have been destroyed. And so luckily, just whiplash, and my car was smoked, but yeah, that was a crazy story. No, I didn't actually. Mostly because that was my first thing I thought. I was like, I wanted to still go to the tournament, but my car was cooked. I couldn't, it was not drivable, and I had to like find a car, and I didn't have enough time. I tried to make the tournament, trust me. I tried to get a new car and get there.
You did.
Yeah.
I don't doubt that.
But yeah, that was nuts, and I just had whiplash. I had like a big old seatbelt mark. Other than that, I was very lucky. That was and sometimes I'll like drive by a semi, like go in the same direction. I'll look over and I'll see lights. I'm like, oh crap, and freeze up.
Well, semis are scary.
And nothing happened to the semi truck.
I had a semi one time. I did a lot of road tripping
too. Oh, definitely, yeah.
And there was a piece of plywood on the side of the road, and I'm coming up passing the semi. I think we were in Missouri. And all of a sudden, I kind of saw something on the ground, and I'm seeing him, and I'm going,
oh crap, not much space.
And he hit the wind hit it, and it flipped it up, and I'm just like, and I freaking just totally dropped down as this thing comes, this sheet of OSB or
through
plywood,
your windshield.
It hit flat instead of hitting straight, and just smashed my whole. But I thought it was going through the windshield and going to decapitate me.
Oh my goodness. But that's crazy.
I mean,
you're on the road that long.
When you're on the road that long, we could talk for days.
Oh, about crazy stories like that, yeah.
Wow, I haven't had any crazy car stories like that
yet. Luckily, hopefully not. Those are scary.
Hopefully you get to fly a lot.
Yeah, right. He's done that, yeah.